If your life were a movie, would it be one worth watching? If it were a TV show, would it be the one that you can't help but binge watch? Are you so heavily invested in this season and eagerly awaiting the next? Would it be one of those type of shows? Or would it be even something worth watching at all? That's up to you. I would encourage each and every one of us, no matter where we are in life, to eagerly, enthusiastically crave, search after, seek out how we can have a quantum leap. Now, that entails making a shift from where we are to our new position. Not so much with these gradual baby steps or mapping out this perfectly planned setup in order to achieve what we now perceive as unattainable, but rather setting out a commitment and fulfilling that commitment because we're worth it, our families are worth it, the people who have yet to achieve the things that we are aiming to achieve are worth inspiring. These are the things that matter. These are the things that the book U Squared encourages. And my hope, one moment. My hope would be that we do everything in our power to do just that. There is a movie that maybe some of you have seen. It's called Little Women. And Florence Pugh, her character, said this statement that I absolutely love. And it's, I want to be great or nothing. How many of us have that mentality that we want to be great, and so we're willing to put it all on the line to see that happen? My hope is that there's some piece of you that desires that, to be great. And if it all fails, you can live with that. The thing is this: you have to transition from where you are, first mentally, to have that transformation physically. Now, for many people, they would say easier said than done. And I believe you, totally. But what if you could acquire a new sense of awareness so you would see life differently, to the point where you'd realize that you're more than capable of doing it, that the impossible is actually possible. How you come to that conclusion? Well, I've listened to a number of individuals. I've read a number of books. And the Bible says, with men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. I would believe that he would give you the wisdom, knowledge, understanding as to pull that off, as to how to do that. But it requires you transitioning from where you are to the next destination. When we think about, for those of you who know the Bible, Abraham had to leave the place where he was known, where he was, in order to go to the place the Lord showed him. He didn't know how he was going to get there. The Lord said that he would show him and let him know when he had arrived. And so, I don't know if you believe in the Lord or not, but I'll say this: I encourage you to go for the dream, to set an intention and do everything in your power to fulfill it. Because, like Jim Rohn's mentor, Mr. Schultz, said, become a millionaire. Not because, or not for the money, but rather what it'll make of you. Great men weren't built overnight. Great women didn't have it easy. But they did achieve great things. I'm not here to say the road's going to be easy, but it is doable. I'm not here to say you're not going to have the hard way to go. You probably will. Building anything takes time. But, the thing that you might be believing is difficult just might not be that difficult. So go for it. Go for it. Regardless of the bucks, regardless of what people say, regardless of how you feel, go for it, because it'll be worth it. I love reading this book because it's not new information, but rather a reiteration of what I've heard time and time again. And so, like you who was listening, my goal is to make application of the information, not just share it, but apply it. There's something physical I have to do right now, but be reminded that the thing is doable, the thing is obtainable, and that this work is not in vain. There's someone out there counting on you to become the person. Don't disappoint them. You may never meet them, but they'll hear your story. They'll hear about you. They'll know your name. Don't miss out on an opportunity to make a greater impact than you'll ever be able to probably conceive. Think about the people who encouraged you. People who lived out their lives unapologetically and boldly that encouraged you to become the person you are today. I'm going to leave you with this. There is more available, obtainable in this life than you've been led to believe. The system isn't in your favor, whether that be educationally, financially, economically, socially. It's not in your favor. So do what you can, study, learn, and make application. You'll be glad you did. You might make new discoveries, come into contact with new individuals that you never dreamed of. Your next opportunity could be around the corner. Don't miss out. Apply yourself. Go for it. Embrace the opportunity. Embrace the journey. It's going to get rough. But there are going to be some areas where you excel, where you think not. That is a story worth telling.